A large part of my practice is criminal defense. On more than one occasion in my practice, I've gotten a call from a client who was traveling outside their home jurisdiction, and they got pulled over and they had a firearm on them in their vehicle. And while they had complied with all local laws and regulations to make that lawful, they were in a jurisdiction or had traveled in a jurisdiction where the laws were different. And they assumed, unfortunately, in some cases wrongly, that just because their carrying of that firearm was lawful where they're from, that would be recognized in other jurisdictions. You have to be really careful if you're going to carry a firearm, especially across state lines, that you know what the laws are in that jurisdiction that allow that to be done legally. In Mobile County, if you're going to carry a pistol, you really need to have a pistol permit. There are some times where you don't need to have one, where you can possess a pistol, but if you're going to have one on your person, out of an abundance of caution, you need to go ahead and get a pistol permit. And you do that through application through the Sheriff of Mobile County. But remember, even though if you've done that and you've got your pistol permit and you're lawfully carrying that firearm, say in your vehicle, if you travel across state lines, say to New Jersey, they very likely won't recognize that permit and they may very well charge you with the crime. Could be a felony offense. So you have to make sure that you know what the laws are regarding firearms when you travel. There actually is a bill in the House that would allow reciprocity throughout all the states, that would create a uniform measure of regulations where if you complied with these federal requirements, your carrying of a firearm would be legal no matter what jurisdiction or state you're in. That may or may not become law, and even if it does, there very well could be litigation about the effect of that law and its interplay with state laws. Generally speaking, federal law will preempt a state law. It will trump it, if you will. But that depends on whether or not that law is properly under the purview of state regulation or not. If it's a recognized area where federal law preempts, then the federal law is going to control. So all that is up in the air, and until we know the answers to all that, wherever you are, if you're going to carry a firearm, you need to make sure you know what the law is in regards to that to avoid problems.